Tauruses. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm still here, guys. I'm still here. Still in pain, though. Oh, my goodness. For those of you guys, welcome back that know what I'm talking about. If you don't, my name is Patty. I just had a knee replacement, and therefore I wasn't doing readings for about a week and a half, or a little over a week. So I am just playing on that. Anyway, so knee is, yes, this week has been rough with physical training. It's been really hard. You see me in tears yesterday, but we made it through it. That's the whole thing. You got to fight through it. All right, so let's get started, guys. This is for the week of March 29th through the 4th. We are done with March. Can you believe it? And I'm recording this on the 25th. I have to look what day it is, but I'm recording this on the 25th. And there is a full moon coming in on the 28th at 2:05 p.m., I think. So the only announcement I have is that I'm probably going to do a full moon reading. Now, if you haven't seen any of my full moon, new moon, planet kind of things, Mercury retrogrades, and all that kind of stuff, what I do is I go into the astrology chart a little bit to give you an understanding these energies and how they're going to portray through the future, and then I go into a reading. But they're all interactive. You're very welcome to ask questions. You're very welcome to just say hello, to let me know where in the world you're coming from. I love when my viewers interact. So just feel free to interact at any time. You can ask a question. Just know that if you do ask a question, please be prepared for the answer, because I'm only the conduit. So if you really want to know an answer and the divine comes through with something that you may not like or may not agree with, that's not me. That's the divine. So just know that you really want to be sure that you want to hear the answer. Might be something you like and might not. So you're always, always, always welcome to ask questions. Now, if it's a question that is going on in the conversation as we're doing our reading and it correlates, then I'll answer it then. If not, I answer all my questions at the end of the reading. All right, you can post it, but it won't be answered till the end of the reading. All right, so let's get started. First oracle out, for those that are brand new, is going to be the Divine's card. This is the card that an energy he wants you to be focusing in on this week. It's sort of his message to you. I'm just the conduit. And the second card is the energies for the week itself. And then the third card is for future. I'm going to say the weekend and forward. Now, I usually say the weekend and then the next week. However, something is giving me that these energies are going to last for a couple of months. So, because we're in spring equinox, we're planting. We've already planted certain things, and they just don't happen in a week. This is going to take a couple of months, whatever this is. All right, so let's get started. That was a long introductory, holy Toledo. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. So first card, first oracle. Dude, what are you doing up there or around there or wherever you're at? Oh my gosh, amazing. So Taurus, this card has popped up more times than not. This is about a transformation time. This is about a growing time. This is plant the seeds. The earth is good. Now the plant is, the ground and the garden is good. Now we got to watch them wait for the plants to come up, right? Transformation nation. This is what it's going to be. The swan. So we always say the ugly duckling turns into a swan. How does that happen? Because a duck is not a swan. So how does that happen? But it actually is about transformation, okay? And trusting your gifts. Now, this artist has the psychic gifts. I call them supernatural gifts because I don't like the word psychic. It has a very negative connotation thanks to human beings. But the thing is, this is the number 3 in numerology, this card. And the divine is saying, please acknowledge the gifts that I've given you, whether you have hearing, whether you have seeing, whether you have the gift of intuition, whether you have the gift of feeling energies, whether you have a gift to talking to animals, talking to plants, Mother Nature, whatever it is. If you have the gift of clairvoyance, please You know, acknowledge that I've given you these gifts. They're not a curse, they are a blessing. And I want you to use them for my benefit, not yours. Now, those are not my words. So just know that that's the divine sharing that with you, because this gift is not to end with you, it is to continue through you. So if somebody doesn't have good intuition, but you have really keen intuition, your gift is to share that with them. Do you think that's really a good idea? Here's what I'm thinking about that. Might just think about this. It's an idea. That is helping somebody else through your gift. They may have intuition, but it hasn't built or it hasn't awakened or hasn't gotten strong to that point or that level yet. Help them out. Help them out. The current energy, the 29th or the 29th or 28th, 29th through the 4th is the energy of balance. Now I'm going to share some of the stuff with the planets about this, but this is the energy. These two go literally hand in hand together. And then that is the number 1. So this is the beginning of something new for somebody. It is all about justice and balance. And I keep seeing a fly or a bug. I got some gnats in here from my plants. So this is the number 1. This is a newness. This is a new energy that is coming forward to you, or somebody is coming, you're going to somebody. So the third card out for the oracles is the novice. Doot. Novice, because this is all new. Everything is new. Spring equinox is new. We've got spring, all the planting of the vegetables and the garden and the flowers and all that kind of stuff. Newness, uncertainty. We don't know what's going on below this earth. Are my plants growing? Hello, are you down there? Are you growing? That kind of a thing. Same with us inside. If you are new to any kind of spiritual gifts, this is something new. It's a very unstable. It's a very new energy. Not being novice in something is you're awkward in it. You're not quite sure in it. You're growing in it. It's just an unstable new skill that you're pretty much learning. This all goes hand in hand. But here's the thing. Balance is in the center. Okay? I'm going to share a little story. Well, not a story, but just an experience with me. Okay, so balance is in the center. So you really need to acknowledge that if you have any gifts at all. But you also know that if you have intuition, acknowledge it. Don't doubt it. Don't acknowledge it. This is something new, but also, too, this is an awkward time. When I first had my abilities starting to, they were coming at me like popcorn coming out of a kettle kind of a thing. That's how my energies were coming. That's how the gifts were coming. And it was a little overwhelming. And what happened was, yes, I knew I was new at some of this stuff. I didn't understand what was happening. But I had no balance, because then I began to asphyxiate myself more so on all of the spiritual part. Do I have a bug on my face or something? Because I just feel it. Anyway, I was very unbalanced. Anything you are unstable in, you begin to asphyxiate on it. This is not what the divine wants you to do. This is not what the divine. This is about a transformation process. And transformation processes don't go boom, 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 happen overnight. They can. However, that's not the way the divine works. It's like people are afraid of spirits. It's like, why? Because if it's of divine, he's not going to allow you to visually see something that's going to scare the heebie-jeebies out of you. That's not the way the divine works. He'll slowly acclimate you, or he'll actually show you something beautiful, or somebody you know that maybe have passed on. It is not to scare the crap out of you. That's not the way it works. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so that's the whole thing. And being new at a gift is really, really different. Very different. Yeah, so we got the number 1 again. There is something coming. Now, this is a communication. This is something of communication, a new communication coming in. So this might be something you hear, something you read and see. It might be something that you're, might get a text. I just got a text. But it's going to come in fairly quick. So again, what you have to keep in the back of your mind is that The Eight of Wands, it could also be travel for somebody. This could also be travel. Let's figure this out here as the cards unfold. However, travel can be a transformation too, because if you're moving from one place to another, say physically, or moving to one place to another, you're transforming your life from one home to another. The energies are completely different in that home, or if you're going to go to a different job, that transformation from one job to another, the energies are different. There's a lot of different residual energies, and I won't go into that right now, but a lot of residual energies that could be carrying all kinds of stuff in that scenario as well. Again, this offering is new. It's in the future here. I don't know how soon or how far away, but it's not. But it is sort of an uncomfortable because it is new. You're sort of excited. I'm excited, but I'm also nervous. That energy. All right. And this is in reverse. So we have the Six of Cups in reverse. Not somebody that you're going to know very well. So there is somebody involved, but you're not going to know them very well. It's like cards are like popping popcorn today. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so let me see what the next card is before I do this. Okay, so, gosh, they're just popping. Okay, so let me see here. Because this person coming in, this has to do a lot with communication. This person coming in is a new person to you. I don't know if they're carrying a lot of baggage. I don't know if this is you carrying a lot of baggage or if they're carrying a lot of baggage. But what's interesting is, somebody doesn't really trust or want, maybe sort of hesitant to have this person come forward, or you're going to go. It's like somebody either wants your attention a lot. You know, it's sort of like when you meet somebody new and then they're like, say like at work, and then they're like, oh yeah, oh, I really want to get to know you. Want to do lunch? Do you want to take a break together? It's like one of those people, or you're like one of those. It's like, oh yeah, you know, I would really like to get to know you better. I would really like to, you know, maybe get together, maybe have lunch, have coffee. You know, one of you guys feels that way. However, the other person's like, I don't know about this because I've got my guards up. And the reason why I'm saying that is we've got these cards here. So it's coming in fairly fast. It's new friendship. It's new offering. But we've got the Eight of Swords, which is sort of a hurt mentality, thinking low self-esteem, low values. But then we've got these two cards coming right after it. So we have the Knight of Cups, and then we have the Knight of Swords. Look at, they're facing each other. One's running away from this, and one's running towards it. This is almost like a give and take kind of a situation. However, the cups are all about your heart, and the swords are all about the truth. So I think somebody's really I hate to even say this, but I don't even want to say that. I'm not going to say that. I'm just not. I don't like that. So we have both of them, and then we have the Five of Swords, which is about somebody's arrogance, somebody's pride, somebody's... It's like, I've won that battle, ha 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 ha, and nobody cares. Oh my gosh. My phone has been ringing off the hook today. I'm going to have to start doing readings at night, you guys. It's just getting too busy with leather work. It's just crazy. It's been blessed. Now I got to find an intern that wants to do leather work, and then maybe take over my business when I retire. Definitely. So we've got these two cards in reverse. They don't know if they're coming or going. Somebody does not know if they're coming or going. It's like that. It's almost like that pride that has you like, yes, I can do it myself and I won that battle. But then they're left alone and they're like, oh crap, now I'm by myself. Now I got to go find new friends. One of those energies. Okay, and it's not a good energy. This for this person, this is really going to be a huge transformation process. There is somebody with a pride energy that definitely needs either Taurus needs you as a Taurus to help them balance out, or you're going to be going to them. I don't think this is you though. This is not you. Somebody's coming to you. Somebody is coming to you. And you're the one that's saying, let's put the brakes on just for a second because I'm not sure about you. You know what? I don't know if I want you in my garden circle. Are you a weed? Are you a choker? Do you choke me out? Are you enable? What is your story? But be mindful, this person's coming quick. It's going to be in the very near future is what I mean by that. Now, it might start out a little rough. Yeah. So we have the Four of Pentacles, which is usually the opposite way. Four of Pentacles is usually let go, let go. Now it's not. So this is in reverse. You got two in reverse. Maybe somebody's giving away a little bit too much information at first. Oh, thank you for that. Here's the thing. Somebody needs to step back and stop that horse. Pull the reins back on that puppy, because here's the thing. Just major download. Just had a major download. Somebody is sharing way too much information about themselves or possibly somebody else. You're sharing way too much information out of the chute. You're sharing way too much information really quick. This is for somebody who's got to pull back and not share so much and wait for the moment to share. This is the transformation that somebody needs. Zip it for a minute. And the reason why this was a major download is not only from the divine, but the planets, because the planets are going to be, and this full moon is about balance. Balance meaning your desire versus your values, your standards, your core foundation. This is where the full moon is going to sort of fight with that. But it's fighting gently because the planets that are happening are about relationships. And the planet's energies about these relationships are be kind, be gentle, and be careful with your words. So for somebody here, this is a different energy for somebody. I don't know who this is going to resonate with. However, it's the person that goes and sputters and talks, almost like gossip. However, this isn't so much gossip. It's like somebody gets so excited when they meet somebody, they don't know when to stop. They don't know when to hold it in and not share so much. For example, I didn't even come out with all my gifts to even my family, how much my daughter knew about the gifts that I was holding inside until 2019, the end of 2019. And I was 58. So if I would have shared all my, I call it hoo-hoo-ness, if I would have shared all my hoo-hoo-ness with somebody too early, I would have scared everybody off. Or they would have said, wow, she's a nutcase. Wow, stay away from her. Woohoo! One of those kind of things because of my generation. But the thing is, you got to know when to share, the timing to share, who to share, even in a new relationship. This is your first card out. So this is really important. This is the download of the message today, because this is sometimes in the very beginning we're uncomfortable and sometimes we get nervous and we just start sputtering. and then we come back and say, oh, I shouldn't have said all that, but you did. So this is something where there's a transformation on when to hold back, when to grow. This is your transformation, when to know when it is okay to share more information. That's also a standard, a boundary that is something to grow in that manner. Yeah. So the Two of Pentacles, when do I tell them? When do I don't tell them? When do I share this information? When do I not share this information? Is it okay to share this now? Is it okay not to share it now? A lot of relationship coaches, men, there are some phenomenal relationship coaches out there on YouTube. One of my most favorite ones in relationships is Stefan Speaks. I don't mean to butcher his name, but it's Stefan Losavier, whatever. It's very French name, very beautiful name. But anyway, Stefan Speaks on YouTube. You can go, for men, go listen to him. Also, women, go listen to him. Phenomenal relationship to know when to do things, when not to do things, when to share things, when not to share things, tell you when to have a relationship, or the signs to have relationships. Not, he's phenomenal. He's been a life coach for a while, but he's more of a relational coach, and he shoots no crap. He will tell you how it is for both men and both women. There's another gentleman that I laugh at mostly, but he is right on track. He will give the man game away. So sorry, men, but he will give the game away that men play. And that's Tony Gaskins down in the South. I think he's now in Florida. But if you want a good laugh, good humor, he is really, really good. But he's right on the money about a lot of things. But if you like that, there's also some female out there for women. However, a lot of the times we need to understand the opposite sex better to be able to transform. So those are just some coaches out there. If you don't want, you can watch my videos, or you can contact me for coaching if you want, for female coaching, but that kind of a thing. But this is just the timing. This is for you guys. This is a timing thing. And once you get this down, you're going to realize that you're much more balanced, and you've transformed to this different person where you're like, watching is sort of fun before you speak out, because you learn so much from just sitting back and listening to somebody be nervous. And blah, 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 blah. In fact, in dating, guys and girls, this is why if you're going to go into coaching at all, you don't want to share on your profiles, romance profiles, dating profiles, all that kind of stuff. You don't share everything about yourself, because you're just teaching that other person all the things that they can actually do to draw you in, if they're not that great of a person, like a man boy or a young girl kind of a thing, rather than being grown women and grown men. So you got to be really careful. Timing, it's timing. And this is the balance. Okay, so this is the balance. All right, so let's see what else Divine has to say. So this is your balance moment. So I would say for you guys, because this is all about transformation and acknowledging this is a new process for somebody out there, or someone's, to hone it in. And this is a planet thing. This is a numerology thing. This, I can just see it all over the board. All right. Oh my gosh, I can't make this up, guys. Can't make this up. Okay. Because the reason why I said that, double. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Now, I'm going to say this real quick, though, because this could be for somebody that's traveling. Somebody's going to be traveling really, really quick. This might be a new place that you're going to. This is something that might be a little bit scary, but I think it's for somebody, it's international travel, because this is going to transform your thought process. It's like when I went to Africa for the first time. I lived in Japan for years, been there many times, can't even count how many times. But the first time I went to Africa, I thought, oh yeah, this is going to be sort of like Japan. Oh, this is really cool. And I flew over, flying into Lagos, Nigeria airport, and you're looking at all these tin roofs, rusted. It looks like just what we call here in the Northwest a homeless camp, but this is their houses. These are the things. And as I flew over there, I thought to myself, what am I getting myself into? Because it was so different, so new, out of my norm. This was brand new experience, brand new thing. It was a little bit nervous. And let me tell you, when they take your passport from you in a Nigerian airport, you get a little nervous. That's another story in itself. However, this is something new that you're going to be doing. So if this is travel, just be mindful of everything. Get to all your details. Make sure you're getting every bit of information down. As a travel agent, you do not want to miss anything, especially if you're traveling international, because you miss something and you could really be sort of stuck. And then you could be losing all your money, your deposits, and all that kind of stuff. So that's all I'm going to say about travel. You want information or you would need that, just email me. All right. We've got the Empress. Kind, but it's in reverse, guys. This is in reverse. So you got to be gentle, be kind, because it's acting as it's not. So in a new process, be patient, be kind, be gentle. We have the King of Pentacles. Very, very logic, very knows his stuff, knows where things are going to go. Financially, he's got it all put together. Earthly, he's got it all put together. So this is something of knowledge here, and I'm not quite sure why it's not the Ten of Pentacles. However, this is something about communication. This could be work. This could be for some. Okay, thank you. So for somebody, it is about work. Somebody will be traveling about work. I don't know what that is. I don't know where you're going. This is something new that's sort of exciting, but you're also very, very nervous. But just remember to keep all your ducks in a row. All right. Let's see where we're going to go from here. So these cards here are going to be of the full moon and the planets for the end of the week. I already certainly know how they're going. Let's see. But this is for the Divine's card also, to see what the Divine and the energies have planned for you from the weekend. And remember, this is not only the weekend, but probably 2 to 3 months out. So get yourself a notebook and start planning, because you got a new journey coming up. You got something new, exciting, fun, little scary, but that's okay. Newness is scary. That's the way our garden is. You know, when that plant starts coming up, it's like, ooh, it's starting to grow. Ooh, it's starting to pop up. Ooh. And then when it starts to show its fruit or its vegetable, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Ooh, that's this kind of energy here. You've got, ooh, I'm going to be traveling. Ooh. And then when you get on the plane, you're like, ooh, we're on our way. And then when you get there, it's like, whoa, this was amazing, or something that you didn't expect. But you know what? Even if it's not what you expect, the newness will wear off. However, embrace every moment. Every moment you breathe, embrace it, please. Because somebody didn't get to breathe today. All right. Storm fields, solitude, and coming together. Yes, definitely. So again, this is about balance. This is about balance. So we have the storm fields is number 9. Anything new in a novice energy, it's going to feel like stressful. It's going to feel like a storm. It's going to feel like, oh my gosh, how do I get through it? Same with my physical therapy right now. At first it was like, okay, yeah, I can do this. But now I've really hit the hard stuff, and I've only got, 2 weeks, I think 2, maybe 3 weeks before my knee can get to a certain degree. If it doesn't, they got to reopen it again. So it's like, now's the hard stuff. Here's the storm. Here's the challenge. So got to go for it. Get through the guts and the grind for being new, letting it happen. This is between you and Divine. Solitude. You cannot get through this newness without Divine. Please reach out to him and ask him. If you've got new gifts, if you've got hearing, if you've got seeing, if you've got intuition, clairvoyance, whatever you want to call whatever your gift you may have, reach out to him. He's the only one that can share and teach you how your gift is going to work. You need to tell him to slow it down or speed it up. I'm ready for the next level. I'm ready for the next thing. And let me tell you, I don't know what level I'm at, but I'm pretty much up here, but I want to be up here. All right. And then the number 8, this is your progress. This is your improvement. This is your growing. That is coming together. It is balancing. This is happening. See how all these cards work together, not only with the numerology, but the divine and you cannot, I don't know how tarot readers do it that don't know astrology and don't know numerology, or at least try to understand some of it, only because they're all intertwined. It's amazing. It's very, very amazing. I don't put anybody's tarot down. Trust me, I don't. I just don't sometimes understand how we can do that. The same with, your chakras. You have to know your chakras, especially your eye chakra, your crown chakra, your heart chakra, because that's where a lot of whatever happens comes through. But we also have other chakras that we have to pay attention to as well. So Taurus, that is your reading. Holy Toledo. Summary. Work on your balance. Whatever this new person coming into you is, make sure that you know when to say, what to say, how to say it. Hone your tongue in. Train yourself from the heart to the head. Should I be saying this right now? And is it of love? If it's not of love, don't say it. When you start getting in an argument or a heated discussion, is this in love? Is this going to keep us in love? If it's not, deflect. Diffuse. I teach this in communication a lot, because once you start raising voices and stuff, nobody's paying attention anyway. Diffuse, deflect. This is the transformation process about communication for somebody out here. Huge. And you're always able to email me. Ask me questions. Go to Get Balanced 2020. Look at the videos, tons of videos. Divine Warrior Intuitive, spiritual growth videos, that kind of a thing, to help you grow to the next level. That's the whole thing, is to help you grow to that better, transform yourself to that better you, that higher level, that love level of you, and that walk in the truth level of you. That's divine. Walk in truth, walk in love. Easy peasy. Sounds hard, but it really isn't. It is definitely. You must be disciplined. You must be working at it. You will be a novice while you go through it. But you know what? Everybody is learning. We never stop. So again, don't forget, on the 28th, I don't know what time it is, but if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and hit the bell. You'll know when I'm on for the full moon reading. And again, I do astrology, and I do the chart a little bit, and then I go into a reading for that. And that's for up till the new moon. And don't forget, for us, not only my channel, but for any YouTube creator that you watch and that you enjoy their videos, don't forget to hit the like. It takes 2 seconds, and that really helps them out, raise their viewers, not the viewers, but the video up, so it can be seen by more. And that's why we do it. We just want everybody to see it, enjoy it, learn and grow from it, and have fun. All right. So we will see you on the 28th, or we will see you on the 5th for your next Taurus reading. All right. Take care, you guys.